Hello lads, it's me, Benny, back again with another video. In today's video we're doing another Voxlblade video as per usual, you know. But this time it's the Akuma build. We are continuing on that one because now it has reached a new stage, we could call it. It's not... Why am I walking this way? It's not really called a stage, it's more like an update, we could say. Like a part 2 update of the build, how it's going right now. Because right now it has changed... not too much. It's still on the original idea of a HEX fist user that focuses on debuff stacking and just punishing people through debuffs. A lot of things in HEX has been buffed recently, so that's you know, pretty nice. Although one of the main things for the build, I was gonna stack a certain passive, and that's why I bought the full Omen Bearer set and why I got the Void Root Gloves, because it has a perk called Darkened HEX. But recently, in the newest patch, balance patch, whatever, they have not nerfed it, but they capped it. Before, it was uncapped from what I believe, or it was capped at 60, I don't remember. But anywho, it was uncapped before, so you could stack this perk bunch of times on the same mob. So basically, it makes the debuff way stronger over time, the more you stack it. And I saw a clip of somebody dealing like, I don't know, like 1000 DPS on a singular mob. Like, it went crazy. It was crazy how good that was. And that's why they capped it at 10 stacks. Even though, you know, it's a little bit not as good as it was before, it's still pretty viable. At my current stage, I did a lot of DPS, and I'll explain more in the, you know, later on in the video. But I have a sheet here that basically shows what I want it to be, essentially. But this is all subject to change. I might change my mind in the future. Some people might recommend better gear and whatnot. For now, I really like it, although I might change the infusements a little bit here and there. That's it for today's explanations. Enjoy the video. Alright, so this is how Akuma looks like now. He looks pretty much the exact same. He works very differently now. Well, not very differently. It's slightly different from the first video, but it's also not. I got the full Omen Bearer set equipped. It's the highest hex boost given armor set, so that's why I use this. And it also gives me the darkened hex boost, which let me see, there it is. It's kind of hard to see, but I have it on 0.6. That's because I have a full Omen Bear set equipped here, and I have almost a full Omen Bear set infused. I have 2 pieces infused, the leggings and chestplate, and then I have something called Cursed Flames here, which is from the Cursed Flame headpiece that I have also infused. I just want to get this because, you know, hex burning is pretty cool, and you know, that makes my Gohadoken much more Gohadoken-like, if that makes sense. Yeah, but the reason I have 0.6 is because my gloves also give 1, so that's why I have 0.6 and not 0.5. Basically, now my Gohadoken is Purple Fire. There we go, he burns purple, and he takes damage based on hex as well. And which is pretty cool, you know. It's a more accurate Haruken type shit. You know. And I switched my Q spec to be a Barrage because I wanted my Raging Demon back. Plus, this procs the debuffs very much more often. But yeah, it's not that often for some reason. I don't know why it's different on Barrage. The reason why I proc a lot of debuffs very often is because I have the Lucky Ring here. This shit is so good, like exceptionally good. I'm not sure if I can give this an enchantment either, so it's just gonna stay like this for now. But so far I only have the helmet leveled up. All the other ones are not really leveled up yet. This shit is upgrade 4, while the other ones are upgrade 0. I don't have much money gain on this slot. It's kind of hard to get money with this, but I just got the new essence that I needed for this slot, which was a Cursed Greatsword, I'm pretty sure I gave myself. Yeah, the Cursed Greatsword essence. That's the one I'm rocking with now, because then I get the... Where is it? Endless Despair. Heavily increases debuff duration and slightly increases debuff potency. So, it just makes my debuffs even stronger, which is the main goal of this build. It's just a debuff build. Now you might think this build kind of sounds trash. Well, it is surprisingly not as bad as I thought just yet. Even though I have 0 like upgrades on my stuff, it's still dealing really good damage. I'll try to show you in this video. I used to get around 150 DPS. That was like the peak, absolute peak. The average DPS is way lower than that. But I actually managed to reach 150 DPS, which is kind of crazy to me, not gonna lie. This thing having, you know, triple-digit DPS so early in the build, I know, I kind of like this potential here, not gonna lie. I'm just trying to get to the deadlands so I can show you. Hi, Boulder, it's time. So first off, I use Fireball, Hadouken, yeah, uh-oh. Pa. Ay, relax, man, relax. Oh, block that. I missed all my shots. There we go. Whoa. Uh-oh. Raging Diva! Hey, uh-oh. Oh shit. Okay, fireball again. I didn't really pay attention to my DPS, but I saw 60, which is nice. It's decent. It's decent for this build at this stage. 60 DPS, not bad. Now, I know they nerfed Darkened Hex recently, or they didn't nerf it, they capped it. That's probably the better word for it. They capped it because before it wasn't capped. So, like, you could just stack the Darkened Hex debuff as many times as you wanted, and that made builds that use Darkened Hex really fucking busted, like crazy busted. And you know, I kind of miss not being a part of that busted. I wanted to, you know, have that on video. That would be pretty cool. But no, I don't have that busted just yet. He's gonna die from that flame. There we go. Nice. Basically, it was, you know, you could just stack this again and again and again and again and again, and I would just make everything just completely busted, dealing like close to like 1000 DPS on like bosses and whatnot if they have enough health for it. It was really good. But now they kept it at 10. Now you can only get 10 debuffs at the time. Or it's 10 stacks, whatever. And it died, nice. Right now it's just averaging around 60 DPS. It can peak 150. I'm not sure if I can get it on video, but that has happened once. Now this build is nowhere close to finished, but I'm not sure what other infusements I can get to make this build better. So if you guys have any like ideas and whatnot, suggestions, or what I should do. Oh shit, I'm about to fall off. And that would be highly appreciated, because I don't know much about HEX. This is my first time going into HEX. I'm not that experienced with HEX. I feel like if I went to Jinx, the weapon art for HEX Jinx, it would probably be a little bit better. Like, it would deal a lot of like burst DPS instead of like long-lasting DPS, or deal damage over time. That's probably the right word. Let me show you the weapons I have equipped, so like, you know, people not ask in the comments. What I am using is the Void Root gloves with the Cursed Great Sword Essence. These two things right here. I have the Barrage move equipped. But you can work with the Jinx or Cursed Ground. Tentacles, I don't like them because they you know, they take too much health. If you don't have any self-sustainability, this one is not good for you. I'm just using Barrage because, you know, Raging Demon, you know, it makes sense. It makes sense. And yeah, that is the weapon I'm using. It is B time. It is B time. Let's get to it. There we go. Alright. Good start. Beautiful start. Not a beautiful start. Not a beautiful start. There we go. Okay, apply fire. Barrage. Raging Demon. Yeah. He's gonna kick. Or she. I don't know. Yeah. Block that. Block those. Block those. I know the strats. Oh shit. Did not. Oh no. There's a lot of bees. Oh, that guy's dead. Bro, you can't stand still when the bombs spawn. Okay, burn for me, please. Thank you. Let's do some. Barrage, Raging Demon type shit, you know. Oh, walk away. Hadouken. Oh, and we killed it. Nice. Nice stuff. You give me goods. Oh, I got a brilliant gem. I got a brilliant, 2 brilliant gems, 3 brilliant gems. Thank you guys so much for watching the video. Hope you liked it, of course. Stop with a thumbs up if you did. Subscribe if you're new or not new, helps me the way. And comment down what I should do next. I'm kind of unsure at the moment because, you know, a lot of builds have been made and I'm out of ideas, kinda. And yeah, I need more slots too. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you liked it, and I'll see you later.